Pastor. We begin our stewardship campaign once again this year, and I have to be quite honest with you. When I was asked to assume this responsibility, I had a lot of fear, trepidation, concern, because I've had a real narrow view of stewardship, and usually that view comes down to money, funding. So, having this fear and trepidation, you can do one of two things. You can run away from it, or you can run toward it. And so I chose to run toward it and began to do some research about what stewardship really is. And the first thought was the Constitution. I'm not going to read it to you, but if you look at the Constitution, you'll see our position on stewardship. And then I did some further research. And what I find is stewardship is a way of life. Its core value is generosity and is grounded in gratitude, revealed in prayer, and lived with faith. So it's a beautiful day today. The weather's great. Kids were great. What a wonderful place to be. And we give thanks. So I'd like to ask you to take a moment to consider how you all have contributed. I'm relatively new to St. John, but many of you have contributed over a number of years to stewardship and to make this place an active presence in the community. So it is a special gift to be here, to be with you, to be present, and to be with God. So having said that, as we read the confession today, the last phrase of the confession talks about help us build up the body of Christ. So I'd just like to share with you a couple examples of that, because this is sort of abstract, maybe theoretical, theological, but what's it look like in real life? So let me share a couple examples and then a couple personal anecdotes. These are posted, you've probably seen them, but from the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, a thank you for our contribution to their work across the world. More locally, from Agape, your support enables Camp Agape to make a difference in the lives of children, youth, and adults. Thank you for your continued support, Pastor Rich. And one that's close to me, and I'll share with you specific in a moment. Thank you for your generous donation to St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Food Pantry. God bless you, food bank staff. And that leads me to how this process is evolving for me. And it's a process, stewardship. It's not an event for me, it's a process. And with my wife and I, the investment we make, the return is so great. We pick up the food, it takes 15 minutes to deliver it on Tuesday morning. And the faces of the people both working there and receiving the food, especially in this time that the challenging times we're living in, is so much more than money can buy. And that's a form of stewardship, right? Little things, small acts, big acts, they all count towards stewardship. And the other example I'll give you personally is every summer we do the lunch program. And this past summer, we were responsible one day a week for Carnegie Elementary School. And we set up 10:30, quarter to 11, spend an hour, meet some wonderful people, share lunches, and the relationships you build and the excitement that you create cannot be measured. So that to me is my evolving idea of stewardship. So we're asking everyone here in the coming month, what does that look like for you? Yeah, time, talents, treasures, right? That's all three, but it's not just treasure, it's time and talent. And so from small gifts to large gifts, we ask you to consider. And so as I finish and conclude this whole presentation, I'd like to, and this will be in the letter, you'll be getting some more information in the mail this week and next week. But during these times, which are very challenging, we pause. And our theme this year is gratitude. So we consider our gratitude for God's grace and how we might share it in the year ahead. Through stewardship, we are able to share God's grace by serving others, supporting those on the margins, and paying it forward. Paying it forward. We are grateful for the gifts that you have given over the years and provide this community, and we look forward to continuing that in the future. So I want you to think of a time when you were able to express generosity and how it made you feel. And prayerfully consider how you can do that in the coming year by giving thanks to God and making a difference in this community. And with that, I want to share gratefulness to Michelle, because Michelle created a poster, simply says gratitude. We're going to put it up. I don't know where.
Probably on the side of our house.
We'll probably put it up on the side over here. And throughout the month of November, you're welcome to take a pen and just write down someone, something that you might be grateful for, and think about how you can pay that forward in the coming year. And so you're welcome to do that, and I thank you. My wife said be brief, so I hope I'm brief.
Thank you, Gary.